Welcome back, guys, and today I want to show you a different game. A game that I have been playing. Let's here jump into this attack here. I'll kind of talk about it. A game I've been playing called War Dragons, which is this game, and it allows you to breed and train dragons and then go to war against your opponent's bases. And so what I'm doing right now is I am assisting or backing up a guild member to try and defeat this base. And you can see right now I don't have the greatest connection, or he doesn't, or something. This game isn't quite Swuggo, where that game feels very refined compared to this one at times. But nonetheless, this one's a lot of fun. We'll see if we actually get into attack here at all. And we can, if not, then we can always just do his dragon is melting this base actually. Yeah, he's got this. Let's see if he leaves anything for me. Oh, yep, and he does. How nice of him. So I'm going to take in this one. And I'm going to use this special called Death Gaze, which allows me to destroy a building in basically one hit. I'm going to finish, and this is the main base here. And once I hit that, we're done. And we won that battle. And we get experience for assisting him. He gets experience for me, for an ally, helping him as well. And yeah, it just it benefits everyone. So let me talk a little bit about this kind of game. Quick overview. You have these things that I just collected here called egg tokens for doing these missions. You can see them here in the kind of the top right. You use those to breed. Right here is where you see this two hours. That's my incubator. And right now I'm incubating a dragon. Here's your den, and you can see all your different types of dragons, activate them to your roster. You can hold, I think it's like 7 to start with. You can pay to open up a couple other slots as well. And then once you use them in battle, so I just used, you can also click down here in the bottom left to see your dragons. I just used Bolt in that attack, and you can see that he has 4 minutes and 31 seconds left to heal. The higher the dragon gets, the more experience, the more power, the longer they take to heal. For example, you see my Kinara over here, and she has almost 2 hours to heal, which is why I use the healing. You can use healing potions, which you can either pay for or create in the forge to heal them to use for battles. A couple things. You have different types of dragons: hunters, warriors, and sorcerers. So, for example, this Dactyl, he is a hunter. Hunters typically, and he's already fully trained. That's why he has a little crown. Hunters typically do high damage but have lower health. Warriors do lower damage. Let's see if I have a warrior. Here's this Arborist is my warrior. He has higher health, but a little bit lower damage. And then you have sorcerers like this Kinara, and they do lower damage as well, but they have typically more spells. So hunters spells usually have attack boosts, and attack boosts and a single attack boost, whereas sorcerers tend to have spells that do multi-building attacks. I'm a pretty low level right now, only level 26. So I don't have a ton of dragons to like show off and to really demonstrate this extremely well. But that said, I really like this game. One thing, so you see, like, I have all these defenses and stuff like that. So when people attack my base, it is, my buildings, my defenses, tried to shoot down their dragons. If you get more than 70% attacking, you win. So my goal in my defense is to keep them below 70%, which sometimes does or doesn't happen. All these buildings have different attack abilities and special abilities, etc. Kind of a quick overview of defenses. I really like these archer towers. They're really cool looking, and they do high amounts of damage. And then you have these. These are I just unlocked this trebuchet, and it also looks really cool. Flings like spiky balls. So anyway, let's get into an attack here. Ooh, let me actually hop into my buddy's attack real fast, and you get, like I said, you get extra experience when you help out. If I use like a dragon to help them out, so always good to do that, especially if they beat the whole base. Then, like the last guy, he swapped out his dragon at the very last second to make sure that I could get a dragon and to get a little bit of experience. It's always really helpful. So he's using Arborist, and so you see he's using a warrior, and the warriors have this continuous stream of fire. And I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna use my druid, who has this cool ability where he puts healing on buildings. So when I go to kill those buildings, oh man, and they wiped me out. So when he goes to kill those buildings, now his dragon's gonna heal up. If I had been able to kill them, I would have. But so you can see those yellow marks on them. This guy's the base he's going against is very strong. Did we get to... He's going to have one more chance with one more dragon. So the dragon I used was a hunter. He used a warrior, and then this is another warrior as well, it looks like. And at this point, we've already won. We'll see if we can get 100%. Doesn't look like it. Those farms, so what you see when it like sparks out, if you will, those are special shots, and the farm special shot is to heal up the buildings around it, and it's out healing the it's out healing his damage essentially. So okay, so let's look. So I just used this guy Druid, and I now have enough experience to train him up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Give him, it actually unlocks another ability for him too, which is nice. I don't love this ability, evasion. It's not, I don't use it all that much, but it can come in handy sometimes. Okay, let's go on an attack of our own. So look for a base with somewhat decent resources and not too incredibly high towers. Okay. One thing, those blue and red towers. You can see them kind of here on this map. This red mage tower, these mage towers, and then this blue mage tower. They will block spells from being used by my dragons, and they will block so they will block, let's see, the red one will block red spells, and the blue one will block blue spells, as well as if they get off shots on my dragon, they will block my dragon from building rage, and we'll talk about rage in a sec. So I'm gonna take in Gog, who's a hunter and has a shield ability. Make sure to invite teammates because this base looks a little big. So you see Gog is a warrior. He has that continuous stream of fire, essentially. He's an ice dragon or a frost dragon or something like that, so it's blue, it's a icy looking thing. So you see right now that that mage tower had blocked my dragon from being able to use that ability till I beat it. Gog specifically has a cool ability, and that mage tower hit me. Has a cool ability where he has a shield that he can put up that explodes when it's destroyed, and that's what I'm using right now. Does a ton of damage and helps keep him alive for a long time, on top of his nice health pool. So we're going to get that in one more time. I'm actually going to go up to these archer towers, not the storm tower. And the cannons. I'm going to need to bring in another dragon for this anyway, so wow, he actually got through basically all of it. We'll swap him out and I'm going to bring in Bolt again, trying to train him up. So just use that ability that he has called Death Gaze, which is a really cool ability. It allows him to do almost it does extra damage essentially, and can take a building down to almost completely, or sometimes just a sliver of health left, depending on the levels. Yeah, so really like this game. I didn't have anyone helping me out that time. So you can, when you don't have anyone helping you out, you get 3 attacks. If you have other people helping you out, you get 4 attacks, I believe. You do the first one, they do the second one, you do the third one, and if there's another person helping you out, you can have up to 2. They'll do the 4th. If you don't have another person, they will do the 4th. So it's either 3 or 4 attacks depending on how many people are helping you. So really like this game. It's a lot of fun actually. So far, this dragon here, Arborus, is one of my favorites. Kinara is really, really strong. These are my 2 probably best dragons here. And then Dactyl is a hunter. The hunter class overall is the one I like the most. I like how much damage they can do. But yeah, I keep him in here because he has this ability called Havoc, which does more damage to buildings. Not quite as much as like Death Gaze, but it can usually 2-shot a building. And it remains for a little bit longer. Death Gaze is for 1 shot, whereas Havoc allows for him to use it. I think it's over like a 1.5 seconds or something like that. So anyway, hope you check it out. It's called War Dragons in the store. A lot of fun. I enjoy it. It's, no Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, but hey, it's dragons. What can I say? Dragons are fun. So check it out when you get a chance, and I hope you like it. Catch you next time.